Hey people, it is Tuesday, June 14th, and the time is 12:22 in the afternoon, and the temperature is currently 23 degrees Celsius. And I'm here at Bloor Street West and Queen's Park, just heading south. And I will continue walking south along Queen's Park through the actual park known as Queen's Park, past the Ontario Legislative Assembly, and then I'll continue on south along University Avenue. The lunch hour is underway right now, and I thought I'd take a walk down University Avenue just to see how active it is on a nice sunny day during the lunch hour. There might be quite a few people out and about taking their lunch breaks from the many hospitals that line University Avenue along Hospital Row, as it's known. And then I'll continue eastbound, I believe, down Gerrard Street once we get to that point, southbound on University. And I think the plan is I'll end the video at the Loblaws on Carlton Street at church. And there's the Royal Ontario Museum. So this is a nice, beautiful sunny day. I believe the temperature is going to get a bit warmer than it is right now. And then over the next couple of days, the temperature will go way up into the 30s, I believe. It'll surpass 30 degrees, with the humidex closer to 40 degrees, I think, by Thursday. These are entrances into Museum subway station.
One day.
Alright, so now we're coming up to the park, known as Queen's Park. It is one of the nicest parks in the downtown area, in my opinion. It's ringed on either side by these two roadways known as Queen's Park Crescent East and Queen's Park Crescent West, which sort of converge here, heading northbound, and then they converge again on the south side of the park, leading onto University Avenue. There's no traffic coming through here, so Plus it turned green anyway. I was going to jaywalk, but no jaywalking was necessary. This is a good park to come and chill under some shady trees if that's your idea of how to spend time in a park. It's not really known as a fun hangout type park the way Trinity Bellwoods is, but there are sometimes people here doing some fun activities, playing frisbee. Sometimes people set up some speakers and a little DJ action happens up ahead here at the statue in the center of the park. And there's one man who has dance classes, I believe, and you can sometimes catch people doing waltzes and things like that. It's surrounded on either side by the University of Toronto on the east and west, and to the south, as I mentioned, the Ontario Legislative Assembly, which is also usually referred to as simply Queen's Park. And it's a bit on the quiet side here right now. I think I'll take this way over to University Avenue. There are some people enjoying the shade. That's what I would be doing if I ever came to hang out in the park.
I've asked other people, but like they're not doing that.
And I think some employees of the hospitals do come up here on their lunch break to kick back for a little while. Now this is Queen's Park Crescent East. There's a look down Wellesley Street. And we might as well take a walk right around the side of the provincial legislature. This is the back side of it. There's the Whitney block, nice historic early skyscraper. Unfortunately, that tower portion is vacant. Doesn't meet current fire code, so it's not permitted to be occupied.
Yeah. No, he seems to have some good strengths. Like, he's talked to me about some interactions he's had.
So now we're coming around to the front side of the building. And there seems to be a tour group or something of the sort up ahead. And in a moment I'll turn around and get a good look at the front of the building. But for now I get an awesome look at this vista looking straight down University Avenue, looking south. Alright, let's turn around. And it is a very impressive building. No matter who is running the show inside, the building stands on its own. It's so massive you have to kind of pan around just to get it all in one shot, or stand way down to the south. And that's also the front cover of Rush's Moving Pictures album. Any fans of that band? Take a look at the cover of that album and you will see those three archways. And the grounds here are also very, very well done and well tended to. If you're a fan of hedges, this is the place for you. Let's see if we can get more of the building in one shot here. Well, you can almost get all of it. I'm just going to skirt across here. It's not a designated pedestrian crossing here, at least not at this location. I see one up just ahead there, but I'm not going to backtrack to get up to that. Lots of people on their lunch breaks. And there's an entrance to Queen's Park subway station. And now we're crossing College Street. So now we'll take a walk down through Hospital Row.
Yeah, and
Like 4 major hospitals and some other associated medical facilities all in a row here along this section of University Avenue. Looks like somebody might be getting a ticket. Here's Gerrard Street. So I'm going to start heading east. There's the famous Sick Kids Hospital.
like on the weekend.
So this is one of the few times a day when University Avenue is actually quite busy with pedestrian activity. It's normally one of the streets downtown where you're least likely to see crowds of people walking, but it does have its moments. So Gerrard Street continues on all the way through the entire east end of the city. I don't think I'll be going past Yonge Street. I'm thinking I might actually take a little shortcut through College Park up ahead, and then we'll merge onto Yonge Street.
Like I'm not sure what.
Rational type of.
And that's quite the large piece of structure they're hauling up there. That's a new patient care center for Sick Kids Hospital under construction. And to the south, you can see First Canadian Place in the financial district. Ah, and some shade. And Jimmy's Coffee with Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, Jimmy Buffett, and Jimmy Morrison. No one ever called him Jimmy, though.
Okay.
Not hearing my.
And back out into the sun at Bay Street. Sorry. I don't know which way she was going. There's the Bay Street Condo Canyon. next major street is Yonge Street, but as I mentioned, I'm going to cut through College Park right here. This is where in the wintertime they have the Barbara Ann Scott ice skating oval. And there's the College Park complex, which has some residences, but it's mainly known for being a mini mall, I guess you could say. It's a small mall with a food court, a couple of grocery stores, and a selection of different shops and services. Right here is the Aura with the new IKEA store. I recently did a little walkthrough of that store not long after it opened. The store occupies, I think, the part of the first and most of the second level of the commercial podium of the Aura condo. Something like 65,000 square feet of retail space, which is small for an IKEA, but it is a urban format store, the first of its kind in Canada. Can't very well build a 300,000 square foot big box IKEA store in downtown Toronto. So here's Yonge Street, so I'm going to walk right through the McGill Archway.
You know what? I said not this way, but I'm pretty sure we could get there going this way.
Yeah, I love when old buildings are covered up with ivy. It's one of my favorite things, I think, about the warm time of the year. In the winter time, everything looks all dead and barely hanging on to any vestige of life. In the summertime, everything is alive and green and growing. Now there should be a walkway that I can take to get through this condo complex over here, where I will emerge onto Carlton Street, so hopefully that is accessible. I've seen it before as I walk past. I've never bothered to walk through it, so I thought, hey, why not try it out just for this video, just to do something a little different. And it looks like I can go through. Nice. And here we are on Carlton Street. Now, I've always noticed this little walkway because every time I walk past, you get this really cool view of the Aura condominium between these two condo towers. Here's the Maple Leaf Gardens and the Loblaws. So I'm going to start to wrap up the video. I've taken you inside the Loblaws store before if you've been watching my videos for the last year or so. But for this time, I'm not going to take the camera inside. And what is this huge lineup here? Oh, it looks like a graduation ceremony. There is an arena still in use in the old Maple Leaf Gardens up on an upper level. The main level that used to house the big NHL arena is now where the Loblaws store is. But above that there is a smaller arena used by Ryerson University, which has now been renamed to Toronto Metropolitan University. In any case, as I was saying, hope you enjoyed the video. Started at Queen's Park in Bloor, walked south down through Queen's Park, and then past the Ontario Legislative Assembly, and continuing along University Avenue, through Hospital Row to Gerrard Street, and then east on Gerrard, through College Park, and past Yonge Street, to where we are right now. I seem to be in some human gridlock here. So if you enjoyed the video, as I was saying, leave a comment below. I might have already said that. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my merch store, as well as via the new Super Thanks button right down below. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.